We are here staying connected. Yes, we are. What's happening, sister? Talk to me. What's your name?
Andrea.
Andrea? How old are you, Andrea? Can I ask you that?
48 be 49 next month.
48 and be 49. Did you have both your parents growing up?
No,
No? Who'd you have?
my mom.
Just your mom? How you think she did?
My mom did all right.
She did all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have brothers and sisters?
5 brothers. I got 5 on my mom, 5 on my dad. I got a sister on my dad.
Yeah. You know what I like? I love the expression of my sisters when I know they've been clean.
Right.
When I know they're doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't hide from body language, demeanor, and action. And
Not
it's
at
written
all.
all over you.
Thank you.
How long you been clean?
3 years. And 9 months.
3 years and 9 months. What was your choice of drug?
Crack cocaine.
Crack, okay. You did you just do it the one way? Or?
I did crack, weed, drink beer real heavy. I don't drink beer no more.
Okay. You don't drink no more either?
I drink wine, but I don't drink beer.
Okay. In moderation.
Yeah.
Good
just
stuff.
A glass of wine here, friends. You know what I'm saying? My sisters.
I'm proud of you, sis.
Yeah. But
For real.
that one way, I'm cool.
Yeah. What got you started with that? How'd that happen? You remember?
I was in my 20s. Moved up in the short north. Met some girl from Detroit.
Uh-huh.
And she was smoking these 51s. I didn't know what they was.
What's that? The Primos?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, the sweet stuff.
Yep.
Got you.
Yep. And so, started off with Moe's. Me and some homegirls was over in Short North.
You want to come in the shade? Is that sun too hot for you?
Nah, it's cool.
You cool? Okay.
I need it.
So y'all could skip high school?
Nah, it was like, I had my kids then. I had my 2 oldest kids.
Okay.
And I was go down there all the time. I was with my youngest son's dad. And, so we just smoked Moe's. So I went back over her house again. She left me at the table, smoking a Moe by myself. Went in the room, it was hitting the pipe.
And that's where it started.
So I started off with metal. For years, I smoked out of metal.
So do you think that the Primos wasn't, were you just curious into it, or wasn't getting you high enough, or you just wanted to see what that high was about? What was your reason for switching over? Because everybody got their own reasons.
I seen how their eyes was. Like, my high wasn't like their high.
Gotcha.
Like, when they was in a room, I was wondering, like, why was they high? But then I seen the way their high was different than the Primo high. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what made you say, you know what, I want to feel like y'all.
Yeah, like, let me try that.
Yeah.
So I tried it. Boom.
So how did that affect, how old were your children when you started? Hold on, let this helicopter go by. You always tell we in the hood when the helicopter mess up the video, huh?
Yeah.
How old were they?
My oldest was 2. My oldest was 2. My daughter was a baby. She was just newborn. Yeah.
So it didn't really affect them until later.
Yeah.
You got any regrets why you had your children trying to get high? Because you had to bend to the left a little bit. You had to put something off.
Like when, it wasn't like real bad off then, but I got high for my kids one time. And my youngest son, I had him. And I looked on the carpet and picked something up, and he was behind me. He picked something up. It was a cotton and handed it to me. Mm-hmm. Ever since then, I always ran. I was in the streets.
Right.
I did mines in the streets.
You just didn't want it around them.
Mm-mm.
That right there scarred you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that conversation with them as an adult?
No. Really, I didn't have a conversation with my kids until I went to jail the first time. And you know what I'm saying? I used to tell my kids, like, I'll be back. I was staying on Garfield, Atherton. And I was telling my kids, like, I'll be back going to the store. And so, you know, I'll be gone across the bridge, doing my 1-2. Because by then, I had a house up north. But my youngest son, Dad, the house was in his name. And 7 months, we had a foreclosure. It was a lock on the house I knew nothing about.
Wow.
He busted up and left with another woman. That's me and my kids in the house.
Okay.
I just flipped gator.
Yeah.
Took all my shit, threw it out in a yard, gave my kids to my mom, hit the streets.
And how long did you spend out there?
Man.
Up until you got locked up? Because you did some prison time, right?
Yeah, really, I did the streets. I did Cleveland Avenue for like, I say about 2-3 years.
Okay.
Prostitute.
That's okay. That's
7 deaths, 2 rapes.
Yeah. When you say that, what that mean?
That mean 7 deaths, like when you jump in somebody's car, they jack you for your pussy like you got 14 karat gold rings, or you on some 20s, you know what I'm saying?
You've been robbed and raped.
Yeah. And my
how you dealing with that now?
It's dealing with it, but you can deal with it when you had to deal with some stuff when you was younger, being molested. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So dealing with your young shit and then this trauma stuff.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. The drugs was all about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it played a role in all that.
Yeah.
You had to be
Because,
high
you
to even
know,
do some of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
deal
saying?
with it. You know what I'm saying?
Now you got 2 kids. You said a daughter and a son, right?
I got a daughter. I got 2 sons and a daughter.
Okay. Now all 3 of them had substance abuse, right? Or just the 2?
Huh?
All 3 of them had an abuse, or just the 2? Your children.
About what?
Drugs.
Drugs. All 3
All
of them.
3 of them used.
Yeah.
Now, do you feel that you had a part of them making that choice, or do you think that just being in that environment with them? And if so, what kind of regrets you got on that?
No, because no matter what I did, if I stayed in the streets, like my kids' birthdays, you know, my mom and them used to doubt me like, oh, you ain't gonna be around for their birthday? Yes, I was. I don't care if they was with their dads. The only one that didn't get it was my youngest son because his dad really kept it from me.
Right.
But my daughter, I pulled up at their dad's house on the trunk with cakes and stuff. But I was telling my kids, like, look, my daughter, I said, tell her, like, look, dudes don't want nothing from you but pussy and talk about you. This ain't the life you want to live. My oldest son, he thought he was going up and leave and not graduate my mom's house. Nigga, if you don't graduate, I'm beating your ass across that stage. And he knew I was serious. He
graduated,
He
huh?
graduated.
Did all 3 of them graduate?
All 3 of my kids graduated.
Congratulations.
But only thing made, I went and graduated, but I sat down to graduate it. But what made me go back and get mine because my son, he told me, my youngest son told me, like, Mom, how you gonna make us do something you didn't do?
He said that to you. So is those conversations more prevalent now when it comes to the addiction in the past, being incarcerated? Are they talking to you as if? Like,
my kids ain't never disrespect me when I was in the streets as a dope fiend. I was sitting out there. They never, and they pull up on a person a minute about their mama.
I love that.
They don't play about me.
Right.
Like they said, we only get one mama.
That's right.
But they check me too.
It ain't about where you been, Mom. It's where you going.
It's about how I carry myself out there and the way I'm going.
That's right.
Now, they like, it's like a moment where now we gotta work through this. We gotta work through these problems. You clean now. You clear headed. You know what I'm saying? Some things you need to listen to and take a hold to.
And you grabbed that pretty good.
Now we get to the point that I'm hearing them out, trying to hear them out. You know what I'm saying? More and more as we talk.
That's called working the process.
Yeah.
You know what y'all doing right now? You know when they tear down a building, you gotta clean all that rubble up before you start building again. Because you can't build on that rubble. You just have a crooked foundation. But to clean all that mess up, man, and lay them blocks down one day at a time is what y'all doing to rebuild a new foundation. And I love that in you, sister.
Thank you.
And that strength that you got for your kids. You understand what I'm saying? I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And I want you to keep moving. I know you got good peoples in your life because I know some of your peoples.
Yeah.
And we're going to continue this journey.
Yeah.
You did some prison time. How'd that happen?
I did prison time 20 years ago.
Okay.
Never looked back.
How long did you do?
My one number I did 6. Then when they caught me, I had caught a dope case on that, gave me a future. So I did 6, got out for 6 months, went back on a future, did 9 more months. But you know, I wasn't looking for going back to no prison. So, you know, I've been out all this time. I caught little misdemeanor cases, but 3 years ago, I had caught a case. They was trying to hit me up. I said 3 years in the workhouse. 3 years and 28 days.
You spun it in the workhouse?
Yeah.
That shit was like 6 years.
Ooh, longer than that.
That's how that feel up in there. Ain't no outside, that little small little rec area.
Nothing.
No air.
But I took advantage. When they had me in there, ain't like I did anything, but they had me in there. I took advantage, got my high school diploma. I got 20-something certificates, AOD, drugs,
Good shit.
trauma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I took advantage of that
It could be
stuff.
done.
Yeah,
it
I
could
had
be
to
done.
sit.
So do you think that was the best time of your sobriety time, being locked up?
Yeah, because, you know, I could have fucked with anything in there.
Yeah.
Because they got it.
Yeah, it's in there.
It's in there. I could have messed with anything.
But you kept it strong.
Yeah.
How's your fight now?
My fight now,
Being around all these distractions, because it's on every corner.
it's on every corner. Man, I walk by, I spit, and I say, thank you, God. I spit that poison out. Because, you know, everybody got a taste of something, gonna go, a something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody, but me, 3 years in the workhouse for nothing, and beating a 15 count case, like, ain't nothing take me back. I've been smoking dope for 25 years before I got locked up for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I was ready. I was asking God to remove me. I was behind the gas
You did this
station.
without no program, just intervention of being incarcerated.
Yeah. I was like, man, I was behind the gas station, man, on a wall, 24/7, man, where I stayed at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hard times, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's
I
okay.
just thank God that He brought me from that.
Yes, he did.
You
And I
know?
love it. It's okay, mama. This is the best way to let this out right now. Because we staying connected together, you hear me?
Yeah.
And I know you got a good brother in your life
Yeah.
that's going to keep you strong, a hell of a
Keep me
kickstand.
strong.
Yeah.
We go through our ups and downs. Everybody do. Me, my kids. You know what I'm saying? People hit the internet. I know what to do. Shut them down. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to go throw rocks at that wall one day. We're going to throw eggs at it when the eggs go down. Right now, they too
Man,
high.
You know what? If you got a little belief in yourself and you know you tired, you sick and tired of being tired,
You'll do it.
and you'll do it. And
You'll
I
do it.
and I keep in contact with a lot of females I've been locked up with.
Do you?
Came in there 10 years, like 10 times. When I got out, they look good, man.
They look
like,
good.
yeah, we all hook up, we talk, you know what I'm saying? We do things, we go bowling, you know what I'm saying? I do the butterfly, I do all that. I do sanctuary night.
Good stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, check this out. You know, I'm gonna start being in contact with these young ladies and guys coming out of the
Yeah.
workhouse.
Yeah.
And I like to involve you in some of those interventions, man.
Yeah.
But right now, for the ones that are watching this, that's incarcerated, that's getting ready to come home, they're scared to go see that wall that they leaned up against for so many days and nights. Talk to them sisters before they come home.
Like, a lot of y'all know me as Chocolate, but now, you know what I'm saying, I don't use that name. Andrea Montgomery is my name. Y'all know me. Y'all ran out them same doors that I sat there for 3 years, and y'all know I talked to y'all. And some of y'all came back, and some of y'all didn't. And some of y'all out there that's just doing good, I'm proud of y'all. But just some of you slipping, I'm still proud of y'all, because it's hard out there. And don't stop, don't give up. Just keep trying, because if you keep trying, that let us know that you ready to fight that craving, that feeling, that demon. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let y'all know I love y'all. If y'all need anything, just reach out.
Hey, y'all heard that from Sister Andrea. We out here staying connected. Let's go.